Danganronpa.
Hello. Sunday, June the 12th. I'm Mythical 9 playing some more Danganronpa. And Niece is here. Playing the next game in the series. I get it's just the third game, right? There's a V in front of it, but it's still just the third game, right? It's not like a spin-off. Ultra Despair Girls, though, is like a spin-off, though, I think. I don't own the third game, and I usually wait to pick up things when they go on sale. There should be some kind of summer sale, right? Team Summer something. I'll keep an eye out for it. Seems like there's still kind of a ways to go with this game, though. But boy, did some stuff happen. There was a murder. Some people got sick from some invisible bugs that gave them diseases that made them act roughly the opposite of the way they normally do. Though it's ultimately supposed to make them act in a way that makes them give in to despair, which I guess kind of positions everyone as normally acting towards hope, which is kind of interesting that I never thought about. But of course, with everyone acting weird, someone goes ahead and does a tricky murder. They created a second crime scene to look like a first one, and there were some clever ideas that the best twists are the one that when they're revealed make you go, oh, of course. You didn't see it, but then as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, I should have saw it, right? And that's what happened with that conference room reveal. So I really liked that. A lot of the other stuff I feel like I was close enough on. And for once I had zeroed in on the killer beforehand. I wasn't very confident, but I was like, Mikan is very suspicious in this one for a couple different reasons. So, you know, I'm happy about that. And so, you know, a cool trial plays out. I'm not too big a fan of her big reveal at the end of why she did it, where she has some mysterious beloved that she just did everything for, and who is it? We'll find out later on the next episode of Danganronpa Z. You didn't think there was any way? Well, you go so fast, though. You play this game like 3 times faster than I do. So like I spend a lot more time sinking into things, mulling things over, and you know, stuff has a way of percolating and coming through when you do that, which I like. And hopefully everyone watching likes at least a little bit too, because I am always conscious about how slowly I am going through this game. Speaking of which, maybe I should start playing the dang game. The big reveal, more so than any fucking murders, is that Nekomaru, who took a shot from Monokuma for Akane's sake from a giant bazooka, gets put on the verge of death, rescued by Monokuma, and turned into a fucking robot man with a full-on metal body, like, at least from the waist up. Is this gonna give me anything before this? No. I forget what the transition is. Like, do we see his metal fucking body and then it's like, I gotta go to bed. I can't process this right now. I'll talk to you in the morning. You shiny metal robot man. That's right. A common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events. He's like shooting lasers out of his eyes.
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Oh my god, they had to redraw his sprite. Like every time, he's got all new portraits for like the rest of the game now. You guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Perhaps you've fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. He's not a team manager anymore. His robot reincarnation is doing something else. What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange-ass mask. It's not a mask, my guy. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Stop it!
Hey, hey.
Why won't it come off? Wait, are you friggin' kidding me? It's not just for show? It's... I've been reborn as pure electricity. If you're seriously Nekomaru,
Damn it.
that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
Serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey, hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey.
Every little thing he does, this is not a little thing that's happened to him. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to him and to me. You're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right. I'm resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. I love the idea of Fuyuhiko being upset that his transformation has been completely overshadowed. How can you accept that body? It's better to just be alive.
Huh?
It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
Doesn't matter what happens to my body. Not one bit.
Amazing.
Nekomaru is brimming with hope. Look at him standing, is all the way down to his hands. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. I love that they got his hair with this like concave fucking bucket shape at the top. It makes him look vaguely cat-like, which I never really picked up on. Nekomaru, of course. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something like this, can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad that's fine, right? Completely unfazed. Just wants to go to bed. Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
Am I interrupting your touching reunion? Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey,
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the Psychopop Magician for nothing. Nobody calls you the Psychopop Magician.
such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
I want to be a Psychopop Magician. Appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey.
If you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and... How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai. Is he? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. It looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey.
The place where you can pass on that talent. The underground robot fighting ring. Hey, Sir Nico. You're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy! Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that! Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're gonna... You intend to defy me yet again? You're quite the barbarian. This time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. Don't actually... Oh, he's gonna tank it again. And this time he's fine. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard the voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
This makes him extremely dangerous.
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch. Awesome, he's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
Why is this one voiced? I appreciate it though. If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
Sorry, doing all this Nekomaru voice has awakened something in my throat. I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, he's still gonna count as murder, okay?
Of course.
It's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen. Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the Killing School trip together. Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. It's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot, you know? It's just a robot. You know, you've seen him on like TV and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. I'll just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fun. Said the developer to the player. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. I would argue it has foreshadowing. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? The next morning, we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. We skipped the morning announcement and everything. Akane's back to her usual self. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. Does he eat though? Does he eat? It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey.
What are you gonna do, Mechamaru? I called him Robomaru on the intro screen, but Mechamaru is maybe better. You're used to him already? What am I gonna do? For food, do you need like oil?
Hey.
Regular? Premium?
Well.
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
All right.
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. No means no. Wait, so you're here too?
Sorry.
I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that, and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you this.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it. So this is the end. This is really... Now I can go to my beloved and be forgiven, implying they're dead. My hopes of finally seeing you die with me. Oh, that would imply they're alive, though. Finally seeing you implies that she hasn't seen them on this island this entire time.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. Then there's nothing to worry about. More importantly, we should be thinking about the future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization known as the World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
Rich, you will die.
then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. I got a little Russian at the end there. I don't know what happened there. Priority. The Future Foundation. That word, future. Yurai. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that the symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However,
But there's a new island, probably, right? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation World Ender? Ha!
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic. Said the giant robot cat man?
Hey, hey! But
What we should be most concerned about, as it relates to the Future
isn't
Foundation,
that right?
is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey,
I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare
I
us.
won't be fooled.
Nagito's obviously the most suspicious, though. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me.
Man,
Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
you think so?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
huh?
And who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. Huh?
Wow.
Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey,
Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess. If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime's the traitor? Of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. He might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting. Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me. What do you mean? To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present you with my new function that I discovered last night. I am all about what is about to happen right now. Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go. Oh, behold! Nekomaru is crying. Hardly. I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola, and my left eye dispenses rooibos tea. Do you have to do them both at once? Are you supposed to mix them like a freestyle machine, or can you like close one of them?
are you kidding me?
A soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
With me.
But what the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
He's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I've had the biggest smile on my face for the past like 30 minutes. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. He broke her staff. What else did he do to modify her, though? I don't know if that got talked about. But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it. Don't go butting in on our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you till you die from it, you stupid rabbit. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone. You showing up at this time means... Did you come to tell us you defeated another mono beast?
Yippee-ki-yay!
She's got a yippee-ki-yay line. He did paint her. You're right. You're right. Hey, Xuno. A nightmare. You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone. I ain't going. What a drag. Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So it might be best if we do not go.
I renounce you!
I don't know what you're planning, fiend, but we're not going to fall for it. That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Jeez, how annoying.
Be
Just
loyal.
stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something. Oh. What? Delicious?
Stay back.
Delicious.
Technique. It's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Well now.
It's delicious. Delicious technique. Okay. Now that I've mopped up the annoying one, since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your nose will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I've prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice.
You took the bait. Well, I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in out of their room, carrots work the best. Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do, just don't spray it on me. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island, such as clues about the Future Foundation. Parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News!
And also your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, do I get to find out my ultimate nature? Do your best to explore. Take care. If one of us is a traitor, are we a traitor because we didn't go to Hope's Peak Academy? And then we wouldn't have a profile? Or would the traitor have gone to Hope's Peak Academy because all of this spirals out of Hope's Peak Academy, right? The primary and the reserve departments, their conflict gives rise to everything. So the traitor also probably has a profile. Sorry, I wasn't lost in thought. I was blowing my nose. We'll just pretend I was pensively puzzling out all the mysteries of the video game. I'm keeping it to myself.
Hey.
What should we do?
You know, right?
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to get home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Oh, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Hope's Peak Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. Seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
Starting to get pumped up.
We're gonna go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. There's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. The most disappointing possible talent. The ultimate marshmallow eating champion. Like where you try to put as many marshmallows in your mouth and say chubby bunny. The ultimate chubby bunny. The ultimate one leg stander who can stand on one leg longer than anyone else in the world. Enters a zen-like trance for months. Doesn't need to eat. Yeah, Connie's really good at both these things now that I think about it. I was trying to think of like some boring like office job, like the ultimate spreadsheet manager or whatever. And then I don't know, spreadsheets are pretty cool sometimes. I've got a spreadsheet going to keep track of all the items I've found in Diablo 2 so far. And I had a list of items that I've got sorted into categories, and then I just was shading them in green when I found them. And then I was like, well, I want to know how many of these I found so far. So like I needed some kind of like, if cell equals green, then statement or something, right? And I was trying to look up if that's a thing you can do, and apparently it's not so easy to do. You gotta, there's a get cell info function that returns like a ton of different values, and you need to know that it's like the 55th value of a cell is its background color, and then you need to know what the color green I used is represented in RGB values, and I was like, whatever. Or I could just go through next to all these green cells and put a 1, and then I can just add up all the ones. No, so if you want to have a value be a color, that's easy. If you want a color to give you a value, that's trickier. It's useless to think about things that are a waste of time. As I walked across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side. Oh my god.
An amusement park?
Soon only I love you, Tokyo no do you love me, da 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 burn da 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 burn da 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 da. It's like this whole island is one giant amusement park. Dude, the balloons never stop. The atmosphere is so polluted. We spent so much time not littering at all, and then just like 100,000 rubber balloons a minute released into the air. The sea life completely choked up.
That just makes it look even creepier.
We got a horror house. Does that say the Ogami house? Oh, Usami house. And now it's replaced with the Shitimi house. Combat global warming by filling the skies with balloons. It's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem like it belongs in an amusement park. Is it supposed to be a haunted house? I don't really understand it, but silence certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Hiyoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this.
I don't like this.
What the hell is wrong with this island? Why is this here when they're forcing us to kill each other? This is such bad taste. That's what he's worried about. It's just not in good taste. Look at this creepy fucking skull with the teeth inside it with the gums. That's horrifying. It's like a xenomorph, like mouth inside a mouth thing going on. I don't, oh man. I feel like not understanding, or Hachime isn't quite understanding, but also me, exactly what the factions acting against us are and their relationship to each other. Sign at the top of the building definitely says horror house, but it's like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house or something. This used to be your home, huh? Ever since he took away my magic stick, Monokuma's been doing whatever he pleases. I've been reduced to the role of an unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. And not just that, look what he did to my house! This is too much. There's nothing good about this at all. If this keeps up, history will remember me as the greatest character to ever become a one-shot punchline. Yeah, pretty much. Hajime, you were here? You didn't notice until now? How terrible of me as your teacher to cry in front of one of my students. That haunted house over there. Is that your house? It was, but Monokuma kept bullying me and it ended up like this. It was supposed to be cute. My house was supposed to be cute. Ah, you can't. I understand that you're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have a private side that their students aren't allowed to see. Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, I'll make sure I leave the door open halfway. Otherwise, my mommy won't shut up about it. What am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario, okay? Anyway, this is Monomi's house, and it's safe to say that we're not allowed inside, so it's a waste of time to stay here any longer. I should hurry and go somewhere else. Yeah, I guess I should. Alright. I have 343 coins! Nezumi Castle. Nezumi means mouse, I think. Or is it rat? Maybe mouse is something else. Nezumi is rat. The amusement park's castle. It's mouse themed. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all. Cause Disney gonna come after you. What? Mice are the only thing I can't handle. I guess Monomi's controller is an elephant.
Ooh, how exciting.
You too? You don't like mice either?
No.
Well, we're siblings after all, teehee. No, not mice. I don't like them. They're gonna chew through my ears. What a couple of loud mouths. I feel like my stress level just keeps rising around them. Everyone's drawn into the castle. Look at them all.
Oh my.
This building's full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it. What a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. I haven't even been inside yet. What are we talking about? This full of dangerous areas? Like, I'm picturing, like, lava traps and swinging scythe pendulums and basically Sen's Fortress. No matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. After all, she's the real deal. 100% pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle. Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. Hey. Oh no, I mean, hey, I was just wondering. Is a mere human going to offer his opinion to me, an overlord? Fascinating. Fascinating, you fiend.
Glitch, you will die.
I'll play your game, you rogue. Come, tell me. Try to satisfy my 4 dark devas of destruction. That's right, those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you can defeat Monokuma and Monomi with your hamsters. I already told you, hamsters are merely their temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what would happen once they shed their transient guises. Ignorance is horrendous. That's why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while. He gave some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, are you okay? That's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay, since he's a strange mechanical man. It makes sense that he makes those kinds of noises now. That means I'm feeling emotionally charged right now. I see, your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay. Just now I have activated a new function. A new
Are
function?
you serious?
Is it flight? Can you finally fly? Prepare yourself.
It opened? A clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore.
He's got a clock in his heart.
Whether it's training,
This is what
meals,
people
or
mean when they
bath,
say your internal clock, right?
This feature is useful in a variety of situations.
It actually comes out of your chest. What are you, a cuckoo clock?
Hold on.
A cuckoo clock? Don't compare me to one of those everyday clocks. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. Okay, so this is going to be a plot point. He's going to have some idea about what time it was. And maybe a radio signal is interfered with what time it was. Or someone's put up a sheet of something that blocks signals, or... That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I have become a Time Lord. Even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies. The clock can't be adjusted either, is another thing we'll need to keep in mind. Unsurprisingly, we're not going to go inside. Maybe a bunch of mice are pressed up against the other side of the door. Just thinking about it is too awful. Not mice! They're gonna chew through my ears. Anyway, it looks like we can't go in here. I think that's everything. Fourth island is popping off, man. Roller coaster. Generically named roller coaster. Even a roller coaster. Well, obviously, since it's an amusement park. Too bad. It's still under maintenance. The ride isn't intense enough yet, so I'm in the middle of powering it up like crazy. I don't think you need to do that. It's not like anyone's gonna ride this anyway. Now, don't say that. I also prepared a prize for you. You're planning to bait us with a prize. Again.
Look forward to it, okay?
Please enjoy the other attractions first. I'll make sure I finish the maintenance by then. For now, I should come back here after I've checked out the other areas. What am I gonna do? I should think about that when the time comes. Except I'm still gonna check absolutely everything before I go. Oh yeah, I'm still under maintenance. Guess I should come back here after I check that about it. Oh, I see something.
No.
He's got a little ice cream. Ah, we ruined it.
Yahoo!
A roller coaster. Roller coasters are the only reason to go to the amusement parks. There's nothing like a good thrill ride. Apparently it's still under maintenance, but I'll be first in line to ride it as soon as it's fixed. She's just hanging out, waiting for it. The longest I've ever waited for a roller coaster. Maybe like an hour and a half? And like even then it's like, that's already the point of not worth it, I think. It's like a building out of a fairy tale, minus the creepy looking train. I thought he was gonna say the creepy looking guy standing next to the train. I don't really understand this concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be? Alright, here's the monitor. There's the camera. Oh, Chiaki's here. Can't say for sure, but I feel like at Cedar Point, we may have been in a line for 2 hours for Millennium Force. At least it's called Millennium Force. It's got promise with a name like that to maybe be worth 2 hours. It's supposed to be a cute looking train, but the design totally ruins it. Welcome to the fun house. We got fun and games.
Yes, indeed.
With this train I'm conducting, I shall take you all to the fun house.
Your body will be crushed asunder by then.
Okay. I don't know if that's the way you should... You'd never be able to ride it anyway. You know, in order to go to the funhouse, all of you guys have to ride this train. All of us. If you want to try to go to the funhouse, you got to assemble everyone here.
Your body will be crushed asunder by then.
Don't crush asunder my body. This obviously smells fishy. Clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never gonna ride this thing. Alright, I think it's time I headed over to the roller coaster. Where are we supposed to find clues about the Future Foundation in an amusement park?
Hey,
How about you? Did you find anything? Like your school profile, maybe? I feel like this amusement park is missing something. That's not the problem here. I mean, it's supposed to be an amusement park, but there isn't even an arcade. When you go to an amusement park with your friends, do you just ditch them and go to play arcade games? No, that's rude. I make sure to choose competitive puzzle games or shooting games that we can all play together.
Yep.
Well, if I had any friends, that is. Aww. Guardians of the Galaxy Galactic Rewind just last weekend. I've never really gotten sick on a roller coaster. Yeah, I guess we really did the lap all the way around. Second newest coaster at the park. The line for top thrill dragster was even longer. Wow.
yo,
It's tough at certain parks. Like the shortest lines are like still an hour. Like if you want to do anything, you just gotta commit to it. It's the best thing though is when you can find some coaster that's been there for like 10 years or something, but like you've never rid it before. And then also, I don't know. I feel like one roller coaster is really not all that different from another. So if there's one there that's got like a 5-minute wait or something, like I'll just ride that one 5 times in a row. Everyone here?
Want me to tell you?
Want to know something cool? According to Monokuma, we'll all get a treat if we ride that roller coaster together.
hey, hey.
I'm not riding that thing. Didn't I tell you I get crazy carsick? He keeps coming in with this roar.
What?
The best roller coaster I've ever been on... I went on the Hulk roller coaster at Universal Studios for AGDQ 2020, I think it was, when everyone was in Florida. I went with Midboss. That coaster's pretty good. And I don't know, there's one where you stand up at Canada's Wonderland. And there's one that goes through a thing and then it goes through the thing backwards. There as well, the bat. Those are pretty good, but those are like local. I'm sure they don't rank very high. There's all kinds of like rankings and stuff. People, there's a whole culture around roller coasters that I don't know anything about. I bet all the best ones I've never been on. Is it really true we'll get a prize for riding this? Sure thing. What's the prize?
Hey!
That's a surprise. It's a surprise prize.
This is bad.
Do we really have to ride this all together?
What are you saying?
I don't even know how to say this. Goga Lake? Six Flags, Ohio? The lines were so short we rode every ride, including the newest one, before noon. And then we were like, what now? Yeah. So you pick your favorite one and you just stay there for a couple hours, just losing your mind. Now, it's gonna be fine. Thrill rides are sweet! Everyone who likes them always says that, but I already know they're not fun at all.
Even so.
The Guardians coaster has rotating seats. Starts out slow, the seats turn around backward, then there's an explosion in front of you and you accelerate backwards to start. Awesome. There's a possibility that the prize is gonna be those ship parts, you know. That might be true, but might I ask where this ride will take us?
Nope.
Gyoga. A Native American name. Won't take us anywhere, we're just gonna circle around and come back here. What is the meaning behind that? She doesn't know what a roller coaster is? Have you never gone to an amusement park?
I am ashamed.
I'm embarrassed to say we do not have these in my country. Fun is not allowed.
Fine.
Nice. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood.
Listen well.
But it was an amusement park in hell filled with man-eating demons. I've never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Hey!
Don't do it, Miss Sonia. That guy has a habit of lying. The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin. I shall offer up your blood as tribute.
That is...
Oh, that is a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee. Oh no, Kazuichi. Oh no, he's not. His image, his everything is all ruined. It's just gonna be a waste of time if we stand around like this. Why don't we just try riding it?
That's obviously wrong.
Why do we have to try just riding it? Nekomaru, can I leave this to you?
Understood.
Leave it to me! Stop it, please, let me go! Let me go! But despite his desperate struggling, Kazuichi got stuffed into the roller coaster. A Buzz Lightyear ride where you were in his car and it was a rail shooter? Oh yeah, I've seen that recreated in Minecraft for some reason. And it like actually scores your points, and there's like a scoreboard at the end, and like it'll record the high scores for the day and like maybe even all time. All aboard the great ultra delicious coaster. Why is everything delicious all of a sudden? It's almost like other people, like there's multiple people controlling Monokuma, and like this one's all about food. I don't know. Monokuma's shout, the roller coaster took off at maximum speed.
What overwhelming G-force! Feels like all the screws in my body are gonna fly off.
The screws in your body are flying off.
Be still, my heart.
I like Gundam's reaction the best. Or maybe Sonia's.
I'm gonna die. Let me die.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we've arrived. How was it? Wasn't that fun? So it's finally over. That was a little too intense. Let's go on it one more time. Why did we all have to go out at the same time? Same with this, same with the train. What's the angle here, you know? I agree, once more. No friggin' way.
Hey, hey.
Hey, more importantly, where's our treat?
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, right, here you go. The treat is a file. This symbol. It's the same symbol that's on the door of the ancient ruin. If so, the file must be a file from the Future Foundation. Will we be able to find out who they are if we look at this?
Hey,
Is it alright if I check inside?
Here.
Sure thing, do whatever you like. We gathered around Nagito as he received the file, and stared at him intensely as he carefully turned the pages. Whoa, it's the first game! Hope Speak Academy ironically became the site for the killing school life. The mastermind behind the plan locked the students inside the academy and forced them to kill each other. The students who were pushed to their limit eventually reached a state of heightened paranoia. What is this, Do I have a mouse cursor if I'm... No. This one of Monokuma in sort of the top middle of the screen getting blasted into the air. I don't, like, that doesn't really look like Sakura doing that. And that's how the killing began. The killings committed by those students lasted several days, but at a certain point, the curtain suddenly fell. A group of students united and staged a counterattack against the mastermind, who paid with their life. There they are! With this, the 6 students who survived were able to escape the academy.
wait.
Aren't these photos on the left photos of the 6 people who survived? Then what does this mean? Why is he in this photo? I looked down at where Nagito was pointing. Yes! He was much thinner, as if he was an entirely different person, but he looked exactly like someone we knew. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He looked exactly like him, the first victim on this island.
What?
This definitely looks like Byakuya.
Possible.
Why is Byakuya's photo in here?
This is...
What does this mean?
Hey!
Like, what's this killing school trip that they're talking about?
Yep.
It looks like the killings we're involved in resemble this set of killings that happened before. And that took place inside Hope's Peak Academy.
Hey, bastard.
Hold on, did these fucked up killings actually happen inside the Hope's Peak Academy?
Obviously impossible.
There's no way the teachers or the police would let that happen.
Let me ask.
But what if the Future Foundation, World Ender, was the one who initiated this?
What?
You mean that organization was the one that took over Hope's Peak Academy?
Of course not.
So that is implying that Ultimate Despair or whatever, like, is the same as World Ender, Future Foundation. The Yakuza boy thinks the police can do something. I mean, maybe he's used to dealing with them all the time. So that he'd be like, well, of course those fucking cops would show up and ruin things. If Byakuya were still alive, we would have been able to learn the details of this. How unfortunate.
However,
Didn't you try to kill him? Well, he tried to kill someone, I guess. However, we lost our memories, correct? That should have applied to Byakuya as well. Also, Byakuya never said a word about such a past actually existing.
Let me tell you.
Well, he was killed before he could. So he became the first victim before he could tell us about any of this. Perhaps that's what Byakuya was planning to talk to me about. Yeah, in the kitchen. My skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a time, my life has been a living hell. Was he specifically referring to this killing school life? Anyway, as long as Byakuya is no longer with us, we have no choice but to ask Monokuma. How does the killing school life that occurred at Hope's Peak Academy relate to this island? The only thing I can say is, all the answers are in your school memories that were taken away. Then give them back. Give those memories back to us.
No.
The Future Foundation took your memories, and I can't do anything about it in my current state.
Impossible.
Regardless, it's unforgivable. I will never forgive those who try to trample hope. They should all be destroyed. This isn't making sense again. How fucking annoying. Whatever, man, just let me go back home. Where the hell are the ship parts?
Who knows?
They should be somewhere on this island.
however,
I feel like he could probably take apart this roller coaster and get something going, you know? But I guess that would be like vandalism or something. I have searched this island once through, but I did not find ship parts anywhere. No, the funhouse should still be left.
This, too.
Based on what I've heard, it seems we cannot access it unless we've all gathered together, correct?
Correct.
Ding ding! That's right, the treats you can't find yet are all hidden inside the funhouse. Then the ship parts should be there too, right? No, not just the ship parts. If he means all the treats, that also includes our Hope's Peak Academy student profiles, which means a clue about my talent. My talent should be there too. It might be a trap. It might be a trap, but it's like we're already caught in a trap. Then, everyone, let's go. Let's try going to the funhouse.
however,
I see. Is that really all right? The funhouse is that creepy looking building, right? But we have no other choice. I mean, we might be able to obtain the ship parts if we go there. He said, leaving out the part where he really wants to see his profile.
Yep.
Fine. I think we should listen to Hajime and head over to the funhouse as well. Looks like you guys have decided.
Can't wait! I can't wait!
I have things to prepare, so I'll be going first. I'll see you later. I feel like this is gonna be a motive, you know, for murder. So it's weird that like we didn't have all this hanging out and then the murder, or then the motive, and then a couple days, and then it plays out. It's almost looking like we're gonna break away from that formula here. I'm not really on board with this idea, but if everyone says they're gonna go, I guess I have no choice. Guess I have to go with everyone.
I shall engulf this
Plunging yourself into a trap is an act of sheer madness. That's what makes it truly interesting. Then it's decided. Because these 3 people said that they would, we've all decided. Maybe it's because we were shown a new mystery from that Future Foundation file, but I was panicking. I couldn't keep still after being forced to see more mysteries that didn't make sense. It felt like I didn't even care if it was a trap. Because of that panic, I completely forgot Monokuma's traps are always far beyond our imagination. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we're coming straight here.
Damn it!
This ride is definitely better than the one from earlier, right? I mean, he did say our bodies would be crushed asunder, in his words. So, I feel like probably there's some G-forces involved. If not just like straight up a giant smasher. Leave Kazuichi to me. I'll make sure to keep him in my clutches this time around as well.
Now then.
Let's hurry up and go. Looks like the answers you're looking for are where that train is headed. This attraction is quite unsettling. I wonder if it's alright. The madder the action, the more interesting it is. I'm not really on board with this idea, but if everyone says they're gonna go, I guess I have no choice. She already said that. That train, huh? I don't think it'll be as fun as the roller coaster. Well, I guess whatever we find in the funhouse will be worth it. You're feeling the excitement of this attraction, aren't you?
This is bad.
This is definitely a trap? Is it really okay if we jump in without even preparing? The only thing we can do is go, right? It's definitely something past this point. I don't know, I feel like we could bring like a big stick or some rope or, you know, something. Like you said, we don't have time to just stand and stare. I just need to get on this train, right?
No way!
There's really no need to be cautious. It's not like it's gonna speed up, drop, fly, or anything else. I'm not gonna believe you this time, so you better be telling the truth. I said I'm gonna believe you. Alright, let's go! As soon as we stepped on, the small train started slowly moving and went inside the dim tunnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train is heading toward the funhouse! Allow me to guide you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory!
Yeah, D&D rules. A big pole, a rope,
Please be careful
crowbar.
of where you step. Also, it's dangerous to stand up all of a sudden.
Grappling hook,
Well, it's not like you have time to do that.
light source. Oh. Is he knocking us out?
Is this gas? This was definitely.
Yeah, we could have brought like some masks to wear over our face or something. As soon as that white smoke surrounded us, our bodies started to feel soft, like mollusks. That's his comparison? Like mollusks? Man, when you start to pass out, your brain makes all kinds of weird associations, I guess. Our brains felt like they were starting to melt into a puddle of mush, and in the end we lost consciousness. Oh my god. Ugh. When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. Yeah, he's not wrong, but like that's not the first place my brain what's a soft thing? Oh, a mollusk. I would have thought a pillow? Jello? Clearly a place I've never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away. Where is this? However, when I looked over at Nekomaru standing tall in a wide stance, the way that he's just so good at doing, my sense of reality felt even hazier. Man, I slept good.
Oh my.
Where are we?
What?
What the hell is this? Guess everyone else is here. Voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me, one after another. It seems that the others have started to wake up as well. Why was I sleeping at a place like this?
Good night.
Oh well, I guess I should go back to sleep for a little longer.
That's obviously wrong.
No, don't! You seriously can't do that!
What did you do to me?
I assume that this was that gas's doing.
Damn it.
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving. Must have knocked us all out. And then we were brought here, huh?
I see.
In that case, this must be the interior of the funhouse.
Welcome!
Welcome to Strawberry House. This isn't the funhouse? Of course it's the funhouse. Strawberry House is part of the funhouse. A part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
This is very detailed. Strawberry House in its entirety. You are currently at the indoor park located on the 3rd floor. As you can see, there's a lot of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy. And then next is the 2nd floor. There's a lounge that's perfect for freshening up, and I've prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom, except there's 9 of you. So a lot of you better pair up, I guess. And then probably the robot gets his own bed because he will roll over and crush one of you. The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. Do we pair up nicely into like girls and guys? We got Chiaki, Akane, Sonia. Am I missing one? That's complicated. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. Hold on, this is bugging me. Who's alive right now? Ba-ba-ba-boom-ba-boom. Yeah, we lost so many girls. This whole bottom row is gone. There's just these 3. But as long as we can all fit into 5 rooms, as long as the robot man pairs with someone, I guess. Standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. That concludes my explanation of the 2nd floor. All right, hold on, I wanna... One of them is soundproof. We gotta be, there's, like, this is right for murder, right? I almost feel like the rest of this entire chapter is gonna take place here inside the funhouse. And it's gonna be a lot like the school in the first game. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room that's all like, boom. You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but be extra cautious when you pick the difficulty setting. On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall, and when you pass through it, there's a truly strange, enormous tower, standing tall with a boom boom. Strawberry Tower. Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like. This concludes the tour, but I think it was difficult to understand with my wordy explanation, so you should all use your own 2 feet to explore the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Hey.
Hell yeah, we have questions, obviously.
This?
Really? What's your question, really?
Do you care?
To bring us to a place like this, what are you planning to make us do this time?
That's right.
I have a lot of questions, but let's start with that one first. Didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time. Yeah, kicking it off with the motive on day 1. An escape game. I do like escape games.
In other words,
The concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Hope's Peak Academy back then, which is what I just said, this funhouse is a completely closed space. There's only one way to get out of this closed space building.
killing!
When the killing begins, I'll let you guys out when the next killing happens. Let the escape game begin. Huh?
What?
Yeah, we're just here in this for the rest of this chapter.
What the fuck? Damn it.
We can't get out of here till the next killing happens?
This is troubling.
I knew this was a trap, but I never expected it to be so straightforward.
Foolish of me.
If only I'd erected a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe in that gas. I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep. How robotic is he? Like, that gas probably shouldn't have knocked him out if he's actually a robot, right? So, what's the deal there, huh? Sus. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna get into it. It's supposed to be when you make your move. Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if they activate my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance. Oh. They've got some controls that they can just... that he's under their control a little bit. Chuny anime where the plot twist is the Chuny really actually has magic powers.
Huh?
Sleep mode? That's right, it's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. So did someone hit this button on his back? Where was everyone sitting on that train? I don't remember where he was. He wasn't at the back. I know Nagito was at the back. I think Fuyuhiko was at the front. That's all I remember. What's the point of that function? Didn't I just tell you? It puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia. Do you even need to sleep? In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch. He's not even listening. He probably wants to live like humans as much as he can. Such is the sad nature of robotic organisms. At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed him with a lot of useless functions. Anyway, Mekamaru must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed. What a blunder. He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me. I'll never let that happen again!
Hey.
For now, why don't we look for the exit? Exit? Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, there wouldn't be a closed space, right? It'd make Monokuma's motive meaningless. What are you giving up for? We were brought inside this place, and there's definitely an exit out somewhere.
Amazing.
A heart that refuses to give up until the very end. That must be hope. Yes, I understand. Then let's explore the inside of this building with that map we got.
Well,
But exploring on your own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right.
And Akane, you come with me. Oh, he's making a move, huh? That's an unusual combo. Could this guy be... It's nothing like that, idiot. There's just something I want to talk to her about. What could that be? I guess both of them have reasons to feel guilty about something bad they've done to the other people here. That's kind of the only connection I can think of. I don't mind. Whatever's fine.
Wow.
Well, when you two stand right next to each other, there's a noticeable height difference. Drop it!
You.
Hey, if we're gonna go, let's hurry up and go.
Damn right.
There's an anime I like called... Shit, what is it called? Hold on. This is gonna bother me. It's about, it's a high school romantic comedy, but it's like old. And it's about this really tall girl and this really short guy, and they get along really well as friends, but they don't know. They kind of want to date, but they're not sure. Oh god, what's it called? I'm just looking at this big list. I don't even remember if I gave it a 3 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5. No, Lovely Complex? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Anyway, that's a good show. Those parting words, the two of them left the area.
Miss Sonia.
Well, Miss Sonia, I guess it's time we also... Sonia already left with Gundam.
Oh my.
Huh? Aw, you got dumped.
Of course not.
Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular. That's obviously not true.
Now then.
I think it's time for me to get going too, so.
Hey.
Chiaki, would you like to go together? No.
Huh?
Yep.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
For now.
Then take me with you too. 3 people's okay, right?
Huh?
Oh, that's fine, but... Oh, I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime. Does this mean I go with the robot? If I can't go with Chiaki, that's pretty good. What are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? Nothing like that. What do you mean?
Well,
Call it a hunch, but maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it, you know? The possibility that you're the traitor. What? I just said what Kazuichi was feeling.
I mean,
You know, the truth is we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you. I mean, except for all the murders I've solved. You know, the only one doing anything during any of these trials. We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am?
obviously wrong.
Like that matters. If you don't have an ultimate thing that defines everything about you, then you're not even a person. Who knows? Just like how we don't know anything about Mikan, the real me. I mean, if that's the case, then we don't know anything about anyone. Which may be true, but it's no reason to single me out, you know? The only reason we're here is because you were the one who suggested we go to the fun house, right? You saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that? It's not that far-fetched, you know. I'm sorry, Hajime. I really do want to trust you, but I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. Then I guess Nagito. But you're saying Nagito's more trustworthy than me? What the hell? Damn it, why did this happen?
Yep.
If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi? But it's fine, Chiaki. Just go. Oh, did she want to come with us?
Yep.
Got it. I'll see you later. That makes me happy. With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Nagito all left together to explore the area. I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked. It's not like complaining about it will change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot, after all. I'm not the traitor. Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, Hajime. Let's show everyone else the value in leftovers. Why is he making that sound for this voice line? Let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, it will solve everything. When people stop trusting you, it seriously sucks. The slide. Monokuma said this open area is apparently an indoor park, as expected of Strawberry House. I just keep thinking of like the dean yelling at Animal House, Strawberry House. The playground equipment scattered about has a strawberry theme. Of course, I'm not a kid who'd be amused by something like this. Besides, I don't have time to play anyway. Wah, 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 wah. There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. Sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any strawberries. My favorite flower. When I grew up, we had a raspberry bush. No matter where I look, every area is decorated with strawberry patterns. I don't hate strawberries, but if these patterns continue, I might start to get sick of them. According to Monokuma's map, the only thing on the 3rd floor is the park we're currently at. And it looks like I don't have any business on this floor. Just so you know, Hajime, let me know whenever you're feeling thirsty. Just open your mouth and I'll cry soda down your gullet. Is he talking about his soda fountain? I don't really want to drink anything that comes out of his eyes. Oh, I can move around. I can get this guy.
Huh? I've been found?
No loading screen. According to the map, there should be guest rooms in the lounge on the second floor. Alright, I shall go explore the guest rooms. The lounge is all you. Yeah, got it. Now I'm looking for little Monokuma dolls everywhere. What was I saying? Raspberry bush, when we grew up. Ah, here's the lounge. So we would eat a lot of raspberries and make raspberry jam and stuff. And then we got a dog, and over the course of about a year, the dog slowly destroyed the entire raspberry bush. We just couldn't stop her from doing damage. So this is the lounge. This is also completely covered in strawberries. It's going to be difficult to relax here. I guess for now, I should look for things I might be able to use. It's a surveillance camera. So the Future Foundation is watching us from the other side of this camera? Damn it, enough already. How much longer are you planning to keep us on this island? I don't know why I decided to read the camera text this time. Here's a clock. This wall clock is gonna be different from Nekomaru's inside clock thing, and that's gonna be a plot point. I know what time it is, but knowing the time isn't gonna help things. Got this creepy fucking portrait. Why would there be a portrait in a place like this? It seems very out of place. Also, the placard on the portrait. Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamukura. Founder, so not like current headmaster or something. Because that would have been a cutie geetie, I think. Why would a portrait of someone as important as the founder of Hope Speak Academy be in a place like this? Also, the name. It's so hard to pronounce. Izuru Kamukura. Izuru Kamukura. Izuru Kamukura. Is it? I feel like I've had more trouble with Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. I even feel like I get Byakuya wrong a lot of the time. Teru Teru. I keep getting the O wrong in Nekomaru. I go like Nekamaru. Nekimaru. Sayonji. I called her Tsumigi a lot of times when she's Tsumiki. Look, strawberries are fine, but like the haunting way that they never stop moving, and the fact that like the dreamlike quality of the color palette. I know Neko's cat, but still, if it's Neko, I just say Neko. Well, so there's like Neko, which is like me, the Western man, Caucasian guy who grew up in North America, going Neko's cat. But then like it would be more like Neko. And I get torn between using sort of a more Japanese pronunciation. Neko. I guess there's kind of a tendency to say it kind of like it has two K's as an English speaker for Neko. Like maybe even like N-E-C-K-O. Like gecko, Neko, gecko, Neko. But like when I think about it in Japanese, I want to really isolate ne and ko. Nekomaru. But then I don't go like Monomi, Monokuma, right? Like Monomi, Monokuma. Future Foundation, they're all our enemies. I don't know why I decided to say names the way that I do, but Nekomaru is the one that I stumble on probably the most. More than I did on Izuru Kamakura. I guess the Kamu, I want to say Kamakura. Kamukura. How meaningless to think this savage tone would confuse me.
Four dark devas of destruction.
I've waited for you, invading Black Dragon Champi. Exert your strength to your heart's content. I shall wait until Champi returns with his report. He has such skillful control over his hamsters. He might really be able to communicate with them.
I see.
This place is supposed to be a lounge, but it seems I may not be able to calm myself and relax in here. Seriously, I thought the amusement park was in bad taste, but this is even worse.
Right.
Monokuma's eccentric taste would shock even an Indian. Shock an Indian? What the? Yeah, that's some weird joke I don't get. Oh, the telephone. Duh. There's a phone. The fact that there's a phone in this building is clearly suspicious. Is that a grape it has on it? Will I be able to call someone here? On the grape-a-phone? When I walked toward the telephone, I immediately noticed it. What is this? It's not a strawberry? Why grapes? For now, I'll give it a press. Sounds like it's connecting to somewhere, but no one's picking up.
Let me tell you.
What a mysterious device. It may be used for summoning rituals. A novice shouldn't carelessly touch it. It's probably not that dangerous. Aside from the button, it looks like any other regular telephone. But it doesn't work like a normal telephone, and I don't even know where it was connecting to.
This too must be the will of
Jeez.
causality.
It's weird that he's just going, jeez. It's like he's going, like it's like he's breaking character or something, and he's like, geez, what's going on? My 4 dark devas of destruction are investigating the area, but it seems there's nothing of note to report.
Listen.
Why have you given up? There may still be something on this floor we've not yet searched. Yeah, you're right. It's still too soon to give up.
That matter to your discretion.
I leave this matter to you. I'm gonna give up and let you do it. This is the crappy room, I guess. Ring, 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 ring. Grape-a-phone. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. A grape-a-phone. It comes in bunches. I've got my hunches. So that's the one I just went in. Oh no, did you spoil yourself?
Hey, hey!
Izuru Kamakura just has some really obscure kanji. What you want to talk about?
Well,
You know, I'm sure you don't want to hear this since I caused a similar incident, and I already know that a guy like me has no right to say this to you, but when I look at you, I just have to say something.
What?
Then spit it out.
hey,
You don't need to act so stubborn, you know. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like this is a private conversation and I should just back out of this. You don't need to act so stubborn, you know, because I know what you're going through.
Huh?
so,
The only reason you're standing here right now is because someone sacrificed himself for you. Yeah, I hit the nail on the head here, huh? You feel guilty about that. Isn't that right?
Like,
What are you talking about?
I know.
So you don't want to be honest about it, huh? Well, I understand that feeling too.
you?
Seriously, what the hell are you talking about?
So,
But like he said, It's better to just be alive. It might hurt to look at his painful appearance right now, but you're much better off because at least he's still alive. I mean, for me.
Sorry.
Huh?
Are you crying?
I
feel very grateful to her, but I can't tell her that anymore.
So.
But you're different, so make sure you tell him how grateful you are.
Huh?
Wait, so what are you trying to say again? I can't tell if she's genuinely stupid or if she's being brave. It's hard to tell with Akane. She is both very stupid and very brave. I quietly left the guest room so they wouldn't notice me. But with the Monokuma, shoot! Yohiko took the time to talk to her, but it looks like Akane didn't really understand the conversation. Damn it, Akane. It's not often Fuyuhiko's gonna open up like that. That was a rare opportunity. Whoa, is that a skull with lollipops in it? Yeah, the monitor. That's what I wanted to look at. No? Not interesting? Hello? And then in the back, there's like fucking Santa's sleigh got vandalized and reappropriated for a gay pride parade. I love it. It's a surveillance camera. Oh yeah, it's Pride Month, right? Did they do anything like those bee emotes came out last year, I think, right? Or maybe it was longer than that. I love those bee emotes. I don't got all of them. Look at these things. They're so good. The Future Foundation is watching us from the other side of this camera. Damn it already. You find anything, my guy?
Sheesh.
Never expected we'd lose 3 people during my absence. Yeah, Yoko and Ibuki. Those 2 were quite the noisy bunch. It's as if a fire was smothered. And I cannot believe Mikan was the one who murdered them. That's why, no matter what shape you're in, we're all extremely happy that you came back to us. And I must live up to everyone's expectations. As long as I'm here, I will not tolerate any more victims. I won't allow it. It's a camera. It's a monitor. I didn't get any kind of message that was like, well, I'm definitely done here now. And that's kind of bothering me a little. Maybe I'm okay to just leave, though. Yeah, okay. Wasn't anything terribly important on the 3rd or 2nd floor. That doesn't mean there's nothing here. I should look around thoroughly. Oh my god. The final dead room. The handles being like stitches over the mouth or something? That's a nice touch. Hey creep, just hanging out in the corner. That's definitely the most creepy place. Everyone is a symbol of hope. They're all completely different compared to a quitter like me. I'm terribly sorry that someone like me is forced to be with everyone like this.
Huh?
What? Is there anything you want to say to me? No, nothing. The possibility isn't 0. I do think that it's extremely close to 0, but it's never gonna be 0, no matter what. I'm sorry, Hajime. What happened? Did you get tired again? No, I was just thinking, why strawberry? Why is that? Personally, I think tangerines are totally fine too. Or even fruits like peaches and apples. Yeah, any of those fruits would have been fine.
Hey,
And why strawberry? Who knows?
Yep.
Such a mystery. Yeah. What was that conversation just now? It's another grape. Looks like this is the bathroom. Every time I see a bathroom, I get this lonely feeling. When in the world is my constipation gonna be fixed? This lonely feeling. I would have thought his robot nature would have solved that particular problem. This building is peculiar. Look at the inside of this bathroom. I can't take a peaceful shit like this. Preventing me from taking a good shit? This house is certainly defective. Alright, we got the hall, we got the elevator. Isn't this an elevator? But that's weird, the only stairs are between this building's second and third floor. Does this mean there's a basement? There's a button next to the door. A grape image. It's the same as the button on the lounge telephone. What will happen if I press this? And so, without really thinking about it, I tried pressing the button, but it's not reacting at all. Is it out of order? I don't really get it, but it looks like this elevator isn't usable. I see. So this is the Strawberry Hall. Seems this place is also filled with strawberries. What a creepy looking hallway. As I recall, Strawberry Tower's on the other side of this door, right? According to the map, that's correct. However, this order is all wrong. It obviously makes more sense to finish investigating the first floor before going on to other areas. I get it, you don't need to raise your voice so suddenly. It's bad for my heart. Said sarcasm toward me for having no heart. There's no way I'm gonna let that bring me down. You seriously don't feel down, huh? Also, it's confirmed that he doesn't have a fucking heart. That's wild. This door looks like it gives off a different vibe compared to everything else. The final dead room?
Allow me to explain.
Please do. The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. He's the headmaster now. He might have said that already. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. Life-threatening game? What the hell is that? Did he just say I can obtain the ultimate weapon if I win? How stupid. Who the hell is gonna do that? Chiaki. Chiaki absolutely 1000% would be all about taking on an ultimate challenge for an ultimate weapon. What is it, Hajime? Did you find something? That final dead room place sounds suspicious, but going inside might be a little dangerous. Monokuma did mention a life-threatening game. It's not even worth playing if all you get after winning is a weapon. Now then, the others should be at Strawberry Tower, at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Let's get going already! Is it a game or like a danger room like X-Men? It's very unclear at this time. According to the map, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of this door. No doorknob? There's no way we can open the door like this. Maybe you just have to press the button that's next to the door. You know, the one that has open on it and has a strawberry instead of a grape for some reason. I wonder what that means. It's funny, it's spelled out just like the word open. Wait, seriously? I wonder if this was like some Japanese that made more sense or something. Is it a joke that he can't read? Just have to press the button then. Nekomaru raised his right arm and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. The grape door. You can conquer Strawberry Tower, you advance to the grape dimension. The building is shaped like a huge circle. Plus the ceiling is so high I can't really make it out. More of these bright red decorations. What terrible taste. Well, with a name like Strawberry Tower, I guess the terrible decorations are intentional. That's right. This is Strawberry Tower, right? Then why do I see something that doesn't match the strawberry theme at all? Whoops. Please stop. Oh my god. Okay. I can check the left and right. Along the tower floor, there appears to be many lights built into the floor illuminating the wall. Oh, that's a cool effect. The lights are all red. I see. Because of these lights, the walls and interior design of the tower look red. And with the lights, they're able to create the designs on the wall. However, because these lights are shining on the walls, the ceiling is pretty dark, and I can't really see it. This is giving me ideas for like how to design a Doom location. Along the tower floor, there appear to be many lights built into the floor. Okay, same stuff. There's a picture on the floor. It's Usami's face. She has a strawberry in her mouth. Even this is strawberry themed, huh? Well, at least it's not an illustration of Monokuma. On both sides of the doors, in the far back, stand two huge pillars. Perhaps, without thinking, I turned around and checked behind me. Just as I thought, there are pillars or gateposts on both sides of the door Nekomaru and I entered from. So maybe there's a chance you could get confused what the entrance and what the exit was? It appears they're standing face to face with the other pair. There's a huge door at the back of the tower, but there's a grape image on it. I thought this was Strawberry Tower. Wait a minute. Doesn't it match the one in the lounge phone and also the one near the first floor elevator? Perhaps this door might be the exit. Huh? Exit? Take a look at the map we received from Monokuma.
I see.
There's a door at the far back of the Strawberry Tower, but nothing is drawn on the other side of that door. And doesn't that mean that the exit is on the other side of this door? Therefore, we must try to confirm it by opening this door. Nekomaru let out a battle cry, grabbed the doorknob tightly with both hands, and attempted to pry the door open. However... What does this mean? The doorknob won't budge, not even one bit. Is it locked? Well, shit. It appears to be locked tight.
Show some spirit.
In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Yeah, Nekomaru is what I keep saying when I just let it roll out. Nekomaru. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. That would be bad. So shouldn't we discuss this with everyone else first before you attempt to force your way through?
See.
You have a point.
Oh.
Very well then, even though the door would have opened soon, I'll give it a rest. Let's go back to Strawberry House and discuss this with everyone. If they'll listen to what I have to say, that is. Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there? Did something happen? Y'all ain't doing murders, huh? Where were you, I swear, making an overlord wait? Very well, but this won't happen a second time. Hajime, were you safe? Apparently Monokuma has something to say, but I have an odd feeling about this. I only have a bad feeling about this.
Well?
Apparently Monokuma has something to say, but he's not going to tell us till everyone's together. It's probably something terrible again. Terrible. It'd be much better if it was just terrible. Alright. Yo, how you guys doing? Were you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House's side? Strawberry House's side. There's like a grape side to this whole thing, like mirrors the whole strawberry dimension. And at some point someone's gonna get confused on what side they're in, because the lights or the projection's gonna get changed. That's a strange thing to say. It sounds like there are other buildings.
Of course.
That's why there's this thing called a contact elevator. Contact elevator, you say?
Hey,
Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think that moves vertically. This is an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally is easy as pie. Then does this elevator go to a different building?
yep.
That's right, to Grape House. Grape House.
Hey,
The Fun House is an enormous building that's made up of other buildings.
see ya later.
Well, we can worry about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going ahead. I don't really get it, but you just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time, right? And that we must ride that elevator, right?
Are we screwed?
What should we do?
Show some spirit!
We just have to go for it. The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move.
I mean...
But still, you know. What, you scared?
Of course not!
Ah, hell no. What are you saying that in front of Miss Sonia? Fine, I'll fucking go. I'm not scared at all. I don't have it as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. But we can't just stand here and do nothing. All right, let's go. When I pressed the grape button next to the door, it immediately opened. The grape's been activated. We stepped onto the elevator and off we went to Grape House. This is an awful like when we go to the trials. Is this already moving? If so, that'd be awesome.
Hey,
I mean, it's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performance elevator if it's not vibrating all that much. Maybe it's not actually moving. All right, let's open the door and make sure. That is far too dangerous. After staying inside the vibration-free elevator. Oh, I get it. It's not too... We're not going to a separate grape house. It's going to be the same place, but like it just changes the... All the imagery changes. It's one place. I'm on top of this. Eventually the door in front of us suddenly opened. It appears we've arrived at our destination. So this is Grape House. I think he just changes the lights and the stuff on the walls. I mean, it's kind of a lot, but he's capable of some crazy shit. I think it's the same place. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant.
Welcome!
Welcome to Grape House. Now then, allow me to explain. Wait, it's hexagonal shaped. Maybe... Well, you could fit those rectangles into these hexagons, maybe? I wish I could look at the map of the other one. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do some investigation. I'm going into the VOD. All right. I feel like there's a lot of things in this game where when you look at stuff like this side by side, like if I was looking at when I first walked into the music hall and then looked at what it was like afterwards, I would have probably been able to see pretty clearly some really important stuff. So maybe I shouldn't be going so far just to spoil myself. But I just want to see, you know, I just want to, how should I do this? Maybe I'll cut this into 3 pieces. 2. Three. So it looks to me like you could totally fit the entire rectangle in there, you know? The stairs don't quite line up. But you can see, like, you just open up this back wall in the lounge. And then this is the park on the top floor. Which is totally different. It's completely different. This hexagon room here, that's maybe throwing a wrench in my plans. That's not enough to make me abandon this line of thinking, though. All right. Thank you for humoring my my diversion. I'm thinking about the big pillar. The thing with the big pillar is that, like, I was pretty, like, I considered the possibility and, like, looked for it and didn't see it. That was what kind of got me about the pillar. Also, it's just really, it's really risky. Like, if I had touched the pillar or anything, like, it's over, right? Like, the grape house in its entirety. So let's start explaining the first floor. Aside from the fact that there's no final dead room, that's an important difference, it's basically no different than Strawberry House. Just like how there's a Strawberry Hall over there, there's a Grape Hall on this side. But when you go through Grape Hall, that means there's Grape Tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House. 5 guest rooms of different types, all with a relaxing lounge. The main attraction of Grape House is obviously the third floor, the Monokuma Archive. Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. I don't know how you would rearrange the third floor to have an archive on one and a park on the other. This concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explained with words, so you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway? All these grapes and strawberries everywhere. Is that necessary? What do you? Of course we need food. It's supposed to be an escape game, so how can there be any tension if there's no time limit? So I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit.
Tell me.
So this is straight up like... you have to kill someone, or everyone will die. Like, this is pretty different than the situation before, where technically we could just live our lives on this island.
In other words,
Simply put, it means kill someone before you starve to death.
lies.
What the heck? If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill. Hold on.
What?
Starve? How much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Was he serious about there being no food? Akane, like, immediately, like an hour later, is driven to kill from her need to eat. It's not even hidden. There's all these obvious signs it was her. And I'm like, it's too obvious. It can't be her, but it's just her. She's just bad at it and just really wanted food.
I don't want that.
That's the one thing I don't want. I don't mind starving as long as I can eat. What a goofus.
Sheesh.
As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic!
Hey,
Being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now, we should explore the inside of this building too. After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right for you, Hiko? Yeah, that's right.
all right.
Then let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right?
Hey.
Hold on, this time around I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia.
Like-
She already left with Gundam. Oh, Kazuichi. Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected.
Hey,
Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going.
damn right.
Akane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House.
Then
Where should we start? Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape
I
Tower.
see.
So you're saying you're gonna start with the most suspicious place. All right, then let's start with Grape Tower.
Show some spirit.
I'm wondering if, like, I mean, we see the stairs when we take the stairs. So, like, I'm wondering if, like, maybe that could explain the different floors at the third floor. Is if one of them's the third floor and one of them's the fourth floor, and you just kind of go past it. I don't know. Anyway, let's find the exit. There's no way I'm gonna let myself starve to death in here. What happened? You planning to go back to Strawberry House? There's no time for that. All right. Surveillance camera. Future Foundation is watching us from the other side of this camera. Oh, the bathrooms are different on this floor. Aren't they? This is where the room should be. I'm allowed to just walk in it. A big grape.
Starting to get pumped
Look at
up.
that statue. I'm starting to feel excited. And why is there a statue like that in a place like this?
Do it.
Wait, is this creature inside this building? I don't think so. This is probably in the hall just to garnish it. Garnish? You mean like a food garnish? Is it food? Is it tasty? It's not food. It's just a decoration. Starving us like this seems pretty straightforward for Monokuma. That piece of shit. How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians? So there's a bathroom here as well. Regardless, I still cannot shit. That's the only downside to this body. The only downside? Your optimism is praiseworthy. It's a wall clock. Since there are no windows or Monokuma announcements, I have to rely on the clocks to know what time it is. How do we know there's no Monokuma announcements? We got all these monitors here. Grape Tower's beyond this door, right? Just like at Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button.
Show some spirit!
All right, leave it to me. Nekomaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. It's not opening. That's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, then this should have opened. Don't tell me it's out of order. Find time for it to break down. Well, it obviously shouldn't. Did you hear something? And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. Huh. The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away? So this is Grape Tower. The structure of this building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right. The building's the same circular shape, the ceiling is just as high, hard to make out. The wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red. Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. Maybe it's just this room that's the same on both. Well, I think this is probably just a light on the projecting onto the floor. Well, no, then I would like see it though. It must be projected from the floor. Picture on the floor of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. Feels different from Strawberry Tower. That Usami picture had a strawberry in her mouth. But what's truly different... Why did Grape Hall's door not open soon? Both sides of the door in the front and the far back stand two huge pillars. When I turn around, there are gateposts or pillars on both sides, standing face to face. Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image. Strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated. It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower. So on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, there's strawberry door. That's even more complicated. You just switch the doors, man. However, this time, the door might connect to the outside.
I see.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of Grape House. If so, the only thing we can do is try it.
Hold it.
I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try, I think.
What?
What did you say? Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi? It's exhausting to be around those two. She wanted to come hang out with us, and by us I mean me. So you ran away.
Well,
That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely. Definitely, you say? It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
Yep.
I have a good reason for that. I think I've found out the secret of the funhouse's structure. She's gonna say the towers are connected?
want me to tell you?
Do you want me to explain it to you? Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower.
Hey.
First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right? Yeah, I was thinking about how when you come out of the elevator, like the hallway's on the other side, so like I guess it can't be the same place. Right? Right? Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe the elevator just takes you around to the other side of it or something. Whatever. If you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower, right?
See?
On the other hand, Grape House, on the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now here comes the main point. With those two buildings... So you were here all along.
Hey!
If they're not going to tell me that this is the same place, then I guess this is supposed to be the reveal. Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own. Wow, she didn't even tell them she was leaving. She just left. You disappeared so suddenly. I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito.
You...
Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito. Well, was that annoying for you? Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
This is troubling.
So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi? Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
Shut up!
Well, yeah, thanks to you, bastard. Alright, everyone's here. You all came. Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
Well, yeah.
There are many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is there's seriously no food anywhere. This ain't funny at all.
Damn it.
I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Is it? Probably. Before that happens, why don't we, you know, the hamsters that Gundam carries around. You imbecile, what are you implying? I'm sorry.
It was close.
Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonya. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
Hey, hey.
But are the hamsters gonna be okay without food?
I shall engulf this world.
Engulf this world? Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction shall not lose a single hit point. I am relieved to hear that. Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say.
Now then.
Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports?
Damn right.
Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Of course.
Our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose. I think their priorities are off slightly.
Damn right.
I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The 2nd floor of Grape House also has guest rooms, similar to the ones on the 2nd floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns.
Also,
Like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in the Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the phone in Grape House's lounge.
now then.
Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that if we use these 2 phones to communicate with each other.
For sure.
So the picture on the buttons shows where each phone connects to. The picture on the buttons shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it.
Lies.
This ain't funny at all.